Welcome back. Okay, it has been a while. Okay, in today's tutorial, I'm gonna demonstrate how you utilize dimensioning command. Okay, let's first have a figure to dimension. I've picked a rectangular command which is here. Let me pick the corner command like that. So specify the first point. I specify somewhere here. Then I'll define the length and the width. So let me pick the length to be 15, and so to shift to be able to input the width, you press the tab, then I input 6 my width, and here we go. I have a rectangle of length 15, width 6. Okay, I want to add a fillet somewhere here, so I have to explode this. To explode, you just find the explode command which is here, or you just type explode. Okay, explode command is here. Then you saw it has already exploded. What I did, I just selected the figure, then I press the explode command. But at first, another option, you can just select the explode command, then you can select the object and it will be able to explode. As you can see, now these lines are separate. Okay, to input a fillet, the fillet command is here. I just select it, select the first object, I select it is that one. So I input a dimension. The radius is, let's say something like 3. You press enter, select the second object. As you can see, I've created a fillet. That is nice. Okay, another thing I may do, so that I do dimensioning of all possible techniques. Let me have an inclined line. So I pick the line command, then I select the midpoint. As you can see, it is a midpoint, and I find the midpoint of this other line like that. I press enter. So I pick the trim command. The trim command is somewhere here. It is here. So this is version 2020. So after you pick the trim command, you press enter. That is for version 2020, AutoCAD 2020. But for those having AutoCAD 2024, you just pick the trim command and you start trimming like this. But if you are using AutoCAD 2020 like mine, you pick the trim command, then you first press enter like that. So after picking, you just have to trim that way. So to do dimensioning, you come here. As you can see, this home insert, there is annotate here where my cursor is on top. You just press, you just click once. That is a left click. So I want that to again educate some of us who don't know how to use the mouse. So a mouse has got 2 clicks. You have got the right click and the left click. So the left click is used to select. Like for example, I want to pick a line command, you use the left click. If you want to execute something, like for example, I was to draw a tangent. So the shortcut for drawing a tangent, you hold on Control, then you right click. So the best thing is have your own mouse, then you train on how to use it frequently. So after clicking annotate, I will be able to see several dimensioning commands. This is very different from the version of 2024. So, but the logic is always the same. So you see these are dimensions here. I click this small arrow here. This will enable me to be able to modify these dimensions so that they may fit my desire. Let me select a standard. But again I repeat, this is version 2020 of AutoCAD, which is totally different from 2020, but the logic is always the same. For AutoCAD 2024, if you press this icon, you'll get the modify commands in direct, and you'll be able just to see annotate and standard. For this one, it's just a little bit different, but as you can see, you have to click edit and modify. But for 2024, modify is just on your right. Let me open. So if you click for AutoCAD 2024 modify, you'll be able to come to this interface. So here we'll set the reasons. First we'll do set the simple and arrow column. This one we change to 2.5. Then the text is again 2.5. Then the primary units, I prefer them to be not to have decimal points in my dimensions. But if you prefer to have a decimals, which is not the standard way of doing it, because if you see, even drawings for companies, they do not have decimal places, because if someone is using that drawing to go and manufacture, and the first thing you're doing is you're introducing decimal points, you see that you're an engineer, so you have to estimate the closest figure you can input there. So these dimensions will be given to a technician who will not be able to judge properly. I should truncate or round off. So it is your duty as an engineer to see which is the correct figure, which doesn't have a decimal places. So you have to decide to truncate or round off to minimize having decimal places in your drawing. So after setting so just have to click OK, then OK and OK. So let me pick this is for linear. As you can see, this horizontal. So I've picked that command. You see, it is a command you need to specify first extension. So I select at this point, and then the next one is this one. As you can see, and the dimensions are too big. So what will I do? I will again go back to modify. I will modify this dimension. I have noticed that if I set 2.5, my dimensions will be too big. So what I will do, I will go back and set the text, even the arrow, both of them to be, let's say something like 0.75. Then the arrow to be 0.75 again, 0.75. But I realized that for the version of 2024, if you set 2.5, it's just okay. So I forgot to tell you, see that when you are on the text command, at your right bottom corner, you will see this. So you set ISO standard, then OK, then you apply and OK. So here, this is annotative. Okay, let me pick this vertical, or this is horizontal. Let me pick the vertical, and as you can see, this is a bit cool, and it is presentable. So I'll go for, so we go for annotative. So I've set a standard. So I don't know why it's not applying to all of them. Edit. Okay, let the window open. Edit, modify. The text is 0.75. The symbol is the same. Okay, then you apply. Okay, so let me continue, then we'll rectify this. So the next one is this. So when dimensioning, you dimension only the necessary, or you just dimension the necessary parts of your figure. You don't have to dimension everything. Okay. Let me dimension a radius like this one. As you can see, I can bring it inside here or outside. So let it be somewhere here, and try to arrange your dimensions so that they may look a little bit neat. The linear scale. For the 2024 dimensioning using 2024 version is a little bit much easier compared to this one, because once you set this, all your dimensions will just be if you set a standard, they will all be standard. Okay, another one is inclined. So you just find here an inclined that is rotated. You find a dimension for the inclined. Yeah, it is here, a line. As you can see, if you just leave your cursor there, you will be able to see that command is for dimensioning inclined lines. So you just have to select by left clicking, then you click somewhere here like that. Right, so let us do set as this one, so that it may look a little bit much descended. So pick align command, click there, okay. Let us set these dimensions. I selected my text to be standard. Okay, so you have to click that drop down icon there, as you can see, then edit. So the style here, you are picking a standard, then you modify. Okay, so for the arrow, let's input a 0.5, then the text 0.5, then a fit, I think this is okay. Then for the text, you pick this one, ISO standard, then units, it should be precise. So these are the ones you can you see the line, you can change the color. Like for now it is green, but you can change to the preferred color. Okay, so you just have to press OK, then apply, press OK. So the dimension style, let me see if we can tell. Yeah, good. So for this one, I think you have to click each one of them like this. You just click to highlight, left clicking, you highlight it, then you do right click, then you select the dimension style to be standard. I think it is using another one. So for the one you have set is standard, so you just have to highlight first, then highlighting you do by left clicking, then you right click, then you select the dimension style to be standard. Even this one is not conforming to the one I've set recently. Yeah, it is that way. So let me try to pick another command so that I may see somewhere we can set the dimension style to be standard here. Okay. As you can see, my base dimension style is standard. I don't know why is it picking something else, but it is fine. As you can see, you can just easily manage. Yeah, like that. Let me pick this one here, and then as you can see, it is not again picking the standard one, but for the version of 2024 it is better, because once you set it, you're done. Just have to keep on I think not here, it is just somewhere here. Let me do a reset, then in my next tutorial I will be able to show you where to set a standard here to be consistent, because for 2024 AutoCAD version, if you set a standard, it will remain standard all through while dimensioning. So for this one, it's bringing an hectic job here, so you just have to do select it and right click, then you select the style to be standard, and here we go. Okay, I wanted to show you how to save this. So to have it to look a little bit neat, you can open a layout. So you don't have, so you agree that you will not be setting the grid, so that when printing you are drawing to be neat. So to do it, just have to come to home here, then as you can see, this one, the base, the view, you just have to you see this drop down icon below the base, just click here, then this is the important drawing that was on your model space to this place. Okay, as you can see, it is prompting me to select this one. Let me create a new one, AutoCAD, and but not open. Let me just leave it for now, because this one I normally use for 3D. So let's save this one. So you set the grid to be off, so the grid here is not visible, but for 2024 version the grid is somewhere here. The grid is normally somewhere here. So for this one I'm forced to type the grid grid. So just type grid. Once you type it, it will be the first one on the command list. So I turn it off. So you can see I've been left with a plain a background. So let me save this one. So you just have to select this command here, save as. So another route I can show you here is somewhere here. So where you select this one is to plot, just click plot here, then you select this one to be something like let's set to be let me set a JPEG. Then I select, instead of selecting a display, I didn't set the limits, but I taught you how to set the limits. So next time you set the limits and select the limits. So let me select a window. A window works like this. I select this corner, then I pick that window. Okay, I select it to fit at the center. Then again, here you see the quality. Let's set it to presentation. Okay, like that. Is there anything left undone? You think there is nothing, so you just have to click OK. Then I select where I will save my drawing. Let me just leave it at the document location. Then I have to rename it. So let me rename it as Sebe 001. Okay. Now the plot is complete. As you can see, the message is here, no error. So it means that the drawing has been saved. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Kindly subscribe, like, share and comment. See you in my next tutorial. Thank you. Be blessed.